was born Donna Jean Thatcher, and then in 1970, I married Keith Godchaux, and so I became Donna Jean Godchaux. And my husband, Keith, was killed in a car accident in 1980, and later I met and married David McKay. So then I became Donna Jean McKay. I've always been a singer, and obviously, because I'm sitting here talking to you today, I started out here. Even when I was 5, 6 years old, I was banging on different levels of water glasses to write music, you know. So it's always been my passion, my interest, and my life, you know. So, and I'm still doing it. Well, Rick Hall's cousin, Rosalie Cantrell, and my mother were good friends, and like I said, I was 12 years old, and my mother knew that, you know, I had to sing. I wanted to sing. I wanted to be a part of whatever was going on, and I went to Rick's studio above that drugstore, and I got studio fever, and I just knew it in my bones. And then I guess you would call my DNA that that's what I was going to do for the rest of my life. I was going to sing, and that was just the end of that story. I had one of the most amazing, like, adolescent / childhood, high school years, being born and raised in the Muscle Shoals area. And I'm so grateful for that. I'm just so grateful where I was born, where I was raised, and the opportunity that came to me from just living here. You know, back in those days, we didn't know what was going to happen with anything. And so when A Man Loves a Woman was recorded, everybody was just kind of, you know, scrambling for, you know, what's going to happen with this. You know, everybody knew that it was a good song, but you never know what is going to take the trip that When a Man Loves a Woman did. And so it was just amazing, you know, to be in the atmosphere of something that was going to change history, you know, be a part of history making significance in the music business. It did change history, musical history, and put Muscle Shoals on the map. How would you describe the Muscle Shoals sound? I guess the only way that I can really describe it is it was something that was just happening at the time. It was unique for the time, but there was something about that back porch beat where the snare drum is almost late. Almost. But it's so almost late that it created this different sound that is unique to them. You know, when I was with the Grateful Dead and I would hear something that I knew that had been recorded in Muscle Shoals, and I was so proud, you know. That's my hometown. You know, one thing that can be said about musicians who really know who they are is you don't have to overdo it. You just do it and let it be what it is. And that's what communicates to people's heart and souls. And you don't have to overdo it. I've been back here for nearly 20 years now from San Francisco. And for the first time, I am feeling that thing again, that something is happening again. And it just makes me so happy that something new is happening. It's not just that the old happened, but there's something new that's happening, and it is right up there. It's great.